What did I tell you about snacking in bed?
What else am I supposed to do? That's where all the food is.
From snacking in bed to chasing sunrises over glassy lakes, RV life looks like a dream, but the reality is we're constantly fixing things. We're hauling our RV through 3 states in a single day, and every mile adds another rattle. We're proud to be DIYers, but out here in the middle of nowhere, DIY also means maintenance. Road vibrations are notorious for loosening wires, and a loose connection is just a fire waiting to happen. Today, we're hunting for loose wires and potential fire hazards in our electrical bay. Is our handiwork holding up, or are we one vibration away from an RV fire? Let's find out. What did I tell you about snacking in bed?
What else am I supposed to do? That's where all the food is.
When you live in an RV, you're putting groceries away and you don't have time to put every single thing exactly in its place. Everything just kind of winds up on the bed. Optimal for snacking at night, but we will put it away eventually. Random fun fact about being a YouTuber. Brian's already laughing because he knows what I'm going to say. So there are numerous sources for music that we can use that we don't have to pay for or just pay a little bit. There's a bunch of different systems. Anywho, some of those songs are jammers and they just get stuck in your head. And then you're just in public or just at your home humming along these songs that probably such a small, minute fraction of the population have actually heard. And they just get stuck in there forever. So if that ever happens to you guys with some of our cinematic feeling music, just know that we're there right with you. So if you come up with your own lyrics for these fun songs, put them down below. Because I know Brian and I have a couple times and come up with some fun dances for them. See him? They look so cool when they start to slow down. They just let their legs flop down and they just kind of look like Mary Poppins coming down on her umbrella or just a graceful. Oh, look at such a white one. Oh, new batch coming in.
I'm looking at a dust cloud on the ground and it's moving at the same pace as the cloud up above it. And I thought that maybe the cloud was going to string down to the ground and create a funnel.
They all sound up. And he's like, ah. He needs to go in for a little maintenance. I just woke up. Woke up to such honking. It's freaking beautiful out there, man. One thing that makes this moment super spectacular is that the wind has not picked up. So the water on the lake is just completely glass. When the cranes fly over a certain spot, they have a reflection on the water, as well as the beautiful pastels from the sunrise on the waters too. Sorry if I'm slurring my words, I just don't have coffee yet. I need coffee. It's not a spectacular fluffy cloud sunrise, but I'm gonna drink some coffee and freeze my butt off outside. I don't know if Brad's gonna go with me, but I want to enjoy the honkers. Brad just brought me the heating pad and it's up toasty. Oh, I'm always plugging it outside. I didn't even think you could do that.
My girl's gonna come outside and watch birds. She's gonna at least kind of be warm.
This is a game changer, man. Never thought that I would be sitting front row center in my own home at a stunning migratory event. We didn't plan this at all whatsoever, per usual. This isn't the place to go to if you just like camping and, you know, stuff like that. But if you love photography and birds, this is an amazing place if you want to get some good bird shots, because the cranes just keep coming wave after wave after wave. It just gives you so much opportunity to grab some really good shots if you're trying out photography or have a new zoom lens or something, which I wish I had right now. Beginning of the week, I knew nothing about the Sandhill Crane, and now I know so much. When you're living on the road, the fun stuff always balances with the fundamentals. Before we lose daylight, we're trying to perform a vital ritual. We're diving into our electrical bay to double check every connection. Pulling over to stretch our legs at this desert icon that you just can't miss doesn't mean that we're off the clock just yet. Road vibrations can loosen wires over time, and out here, a loose connection is more than a nuisance. It's a potential fire hazard for our home, and we're not willing to risk it.
Super to scale, and they have all the curves and angles. It's not just half-assed, like, oh, it's kind of in the shape. No, it's very artsy, and I like that the eye is a reflector of a sort.
You got computer parts, you got a keyboard, you got Samsung TV part, bags.
The tummy's all shoes. He's got soul. That is so cool.
Brian pointed out earlier that we are traveling through 3 states today. We went from Arizona. We are currently in New Mexico. We're going to dip down into Texas and then back to New Mexico. We're crossing a lot of state lines. We just drove through some very narrow construction zone area, and we're in Texas now, so that means that semi-truck drivers have to do a minimum of 80 miles an hour and just pass us super fast in the narrowest lanes possible, going over bridges.
Yeah, that guy in the sun is roasting me, and it's almost 5.
We made it to the most isolated place ever. We don't see anyone else boondocking because this was driving an hour just straight into desolate farmland. So I launched the drone to see what we can see. It's so loud.
There's flats behind us. Yeah.
You're about to hit the antenna of the truck. Which way are we going? What are we thinking? Our daddy.
Backing up to the flat behind us.
Okay.
Which I can totally see right now.
Today's been a long travel day. We typically don't drive all day. This is not an ideal spot. We aren't unhooking, but we are gonna stay here for the night. But we're freaking beat.
Yeah, we're beat. Not every place can be a gem. Going through your long travel day and then coming to a spot where you just aren't super stoked about it.
Yeah.
It's not the best ending to the day. It's not the worst. It's not the best.
For reference, typically Brian and I drive for an hour to 3 hours maybe, and we find beautiful, amazing boondocking spots. And this has been like a what? How many hours is it? Like 8 hours?
6.5, 7?
Yeah, 6.5, 7 hours of driving, which is just more than what we want to do. But we're gonna get her opened up and make ourselves that cocktail.
Oh, that's our nugget. Which is okay. I'm glad it came out because now I can glue it.
Okay, there's a bigger problem.
Through. Alright, so before we leave, we need to fix that.
Brian, stop looking too close.
Gotta fix some window fixtures as well, I guess.
So I promise you guys we're not trying to get DIY fixes in every single one of our videos, but we just need to keep fixing shit. So we're just gonna share with you guys.
That's RV life.
It's just...
Well, it's a nice morning, but it's time to get back on the road. This is what I thought we were staying on last night, was all of this salt flat area, but that was not the case.
We have arrived at Boondocking location.
X Alpha Sphincter Rectum Ringworm. Why don't you hop in the truck and do my job?
Okay. You want me to?
Sure.
Okay.
First time Katie is pulling the rig ever. Touch more. Good?
Thanks. I push him. I get it on the 5th time.
Takes a little finesse getting it up there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just kind of getting a feel for it. Like once you feel it start to go up, you just let off.
You guys will have to excuse me for wearing my sunnies because it is bright out here. Lately, I've been seeing a lot more fires in RVs lately on Facebook, and it kind of reminded me of a safety check that I thought we should all be doing and wanted to make sure to share with everybody. You know, we're all driving around with our homes down the highway and things kind of shake and rattle and components can kind of start coming apart. And one of those extremely important things in an RV are those connections for electrical. So if you've got solar, if you've got, you know, larger battery arrays, if the connections don't stay tight, there can be arcing, there can be an excessive amount of heat created by loose connections. So today we wanted to get into our pass-through and check out all the connections on our batteries, show you a couple things that I always do that I feel make the connections stay better, and you know, and kind of a couple of reminder tips. Let's dig in and see if we have any loose connections. Make sure that we're all safe. As always, you got to clean out your pass-through so you can get to all your electrical. Doesn't it always figure? That's actually not too bad. It's really funny today. One side of the RV is completely frozen and the sunny side is just blazing hot. Is that my lovely assistant I hear?
Yeah. Arriving late. Oh, hey, look, he did my job and set up the camera.
And as always, make sure you're safe. Turn off your system for your electrical, so when you're digging around, if you do find a loose wire, it doesn't go arcing and going crazy.
So at this moment, our mics decided to just completely fail on us, and we captured none of the audio. So please enjoy some B-roll with a lovely voiceover on top. Now that our power is off, we are starting with the connections in the master electrical box for the RV's house electric. After simply turning the switch to off and undoing the single screw that holds the cover in place, we have the box open for inspection. As we visually inspect the connections, the initial overview suggests that there is no arcing or damage at any of these connections. This is a great sign for us so far, now that we know that nothing severe is happening under the hood of our RV in this particular area. We also make sure to give a good test to each one of the connections by trying to spin the connected wire clockwise, seeing if the connection at the post is loose or will loosen up. And sure enough, there is one connection that simply loosens with ease. Here's a quick thought Brian has on connections.
Now, I don't necessarily say this is gospel, but to me this makes sense. If a wire is coming in from the left side and your nut loosens counterclockwise, a wire that is heavy enough coming into the post from the left side could possibly shake hard enough to loosen that nut, which then gets it to start backing off. Take it as you will, but that's something I've always kind of paid attention to.
With a quick grab of a socket wrench, after trying 3 different sizes, we are simply able to tighten the nut firmly into place. We will definitely be back into this panel in a trip or two, just to make sure this same connection stays tight. We are proud that we installed our RV's Victron system ourselves. This system is now our second Victron system that we've installed, and it performs perfectly. This system is smart, and it's on top of daily functions and checks, more than we could have ever done. And Victron gives us the confidence to feel extremely safe with our electrical in our RV. Even with that said, we are and will always be doing this same check periodically. After taking the cover off the Lynx distributor to double check these connections, we find nothing worrisome, so it is on to the inverter charger. Once the cover is off, we again check each connection. We find that the 2 large cables for the charger side of the inverter have both loosened up. It's nothing major, but they even have lock washers on them, and we are both a little amazed these connections have loosened. A couple minutes later, after thinking about it, we come up with a possible reason why this might be happening. When we are moving our RV, the connections loosen due to the weight of the cables. Inverter chargers are one of those electrical components in an RV that should be double checked often. This is an area with a lot of energy going through it, which can cause a big problem quickly. We even saw another RV channel with a smoldering inverter due to a loose AC connection on the input side of the inverter. Thankfully, they had it looked at before any severe damage occurred.
Alright guys, make sure you check your RV on those electrical connections. Can be important. It's better to be safe than sorry. Just takes a few minutes.
So make sure that you like this video and comment down below your thoughts. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye. Thanks guys.